The Culturama 50 Homestay Program is a collaborative effort between the Culturama Secretariat, the Nevis Tourism Authority, and our Ministry of Tourism. What are the aims? The aims are to satisfy the high demand for accommodation, which is expected and is already occurring in Nevis for 50th anniversary of Culturama. We have several large groups have expressed an interest in participating. The Nevis Homestay Program aims to expand accommodation options that are available on the island, and guests will be provided with an immersive and authentic Nevisian experience. The initiative supports sustainable, community-based tourism. Put differently, we want some of our guests to wake up in Rollins. We want them to wake up down Hanley's Road and in Cox and Brickhill and Butlers. We want them to wake up over in Jessops and Cotton Ground. Wake up right here in Ramsbury. The idea is to be immersed in the community. The categories, this is important, of the homestay, there will be 3 categories in the program. We have a category that we're calling the True Nevisian Experience, where guests can opt to stay in somebody's home. Then the second category would be guest houses and apartments. And incidentally, let me say to guest houses and apartments that the exemption that we've given on duty and customs service charge extends to you as well. So, if you wanted to change out furniture and the like for your guest house, this is your opportunity to do so under that program where we are partnering with you. And then the third category is luxury Nevisian homes and villas. We are aware that Nevis has some fantastic villas which are sometimes available for rent. We are asking, if they're even not usually available for rent, that you put them into the pool. Now, what do homeowners need to do to participate? So if you own an apartment, you have a guest house, you have a private home, you have a luxury villa, what do you need to do? We want you to complete an application form. We want you to bring one form of ID, pictures of your apartment, your house, your duplex, your villa, description of the location of your property, copy of your house rules. So what are your house rules? For example, you may say, I don't want any pets in the house, I don't want any loud music. Those are some of the rules you may have. We want your assurance that the animals on your property will be restricted. Now that's important, because we don't want anybody staying in your home and getting bitten by dogs or anything of that nature. And then we want emergency contact details. That is, if there's an emergency, who would the people call? So that's a very simple process. You can go in to the Nevis Tourism Authority right here in Charlestown and get the necessary forms. Visitors, you would need to complete the application form, and we want to see your passport or one other form of ID and your contact details. Visitors will be required to sign a simple agreement with the homeowner, which would include the terms and conditions, cost, duration of stay, and anything otherwise deemed necessary. For further information, please call the Ministry of Tourism, 469-0051, or the Nevis Tourism Authority, 469-7550. And what we intend to do is, when you are admitted to the program, so you send your home, you say, I have a villa in Rollins, or I live in Cox and I have 2 bedrooms available. You take your photos, we will put those onto the Nevis Tourism websites, Nevis Tourism Authority. And so the government will partner with you in making what you have available known to those who may be coming in. And so when we put it on the NTA website, those who are coming in can be able to reach out either to you directly or through the NTA, and we put you together. So you make your arrangements. I should indicate that some people raise questions with me about taxes and all of that. This is intended not to be any imposition on anyone. We recognize that we are asking persons who would not normally have their homes for rent or not normally have rooms in their homes for rent to make them available. And the idea is that you can make some money during Culturama, but also that our guests coming in will have a place to stay and can have an experience, if they so choose, what we're calling the True Nevisian Experience. So again, the categories: True Nevisian Experience, where guests can stay in somebody's home. So for those of you who have 2 and 3 bedrooms, but your children are now moved out or gone away to college, you may want to rent that bedroom, that extra 2 or 3 bedrooms, 2 persons coming in. We have guest houses and apartments, and we have luxury individual homes and villas. Many of us who live abroad have homes here, and we've gone abroad and we've left the home just closed up. So we're saying, make those homes available if you yourself are not coming home for Culturama. Make them available to family and friends. And once you list with the NTA, the Nevis Tourism Authority, and the Ministry of Tourism, we'll ensure that you are included in that activity.